Hauser Eye Institute and Surgery Center. And right now I'm with Dr. Matt Johnson. And Dr. Johnson, tell me a little bit about you and your history with Hauser Ross.
So my name is Matt Johnson. I am an anterior segment surgeon. I do cataract surgery, refractive surgery, LASIK, PRK, some glaucoma and corneal procedures. Really, what brought me to Hauser Ross was really family. So I did my residency training at Wake Forest University in North Carolina.
Okay.
My wife and I, when we went down there, we thought, oh, we're moving down to North Carolina. We're probably not going to come back to Illinois. Our family, even though our family was here, when we had a couple kids, and then that brought us back to Illinois. We realized I wanted our kids to know their grandparents. So after finishing residency, we came back to Illinois and initially was in the Peoria area. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
My wife is from the Chicago suburbs, and that brought us up here to Hauser Ross.
So you get all types of Illinois. You've got Central Illinois up to Chicago
Central Illinois. Actually,
right over here.
Yeah, I did my medical school at SIU. So actually, I was down in Carbondale for a year, and then Springfield. So I've seen the entire state. I've seen it. I
have to say, my son went to school at John A. Logan, which is right outside of Carbondale, and that is the most boring drive.
It is quite
from Carbondale north.
There's not much there. There's not much there.
No.
But that's what brought us here, and I've been with Hauser Ross for 4 years now, and it's been great.
It's Cataract Awareness Month. How is someone's daily life affected by their cataracts?
I mean, really, when you think about your daily life, you use your eyes for everything. You check your phone, you look at the computer, you watch television, you drive. Without your vision, you can't really do it. And so when you start to be negatively impacted from cataracts, it negatively impacts all aspects of your life. And really, the thing I hear from patients, they'll tell me they lose their independence. They can't do what they want to do.
They have to rely on other people. I think of just like getting out of bed and looking at your alarm clock. And
not being able to see what time it is, not being able, that is when cataracts are going to get a little more advanced, of course. Earlier symptoms are going to be driving at night is the big thing. Glare, halo. I'll have patients telling me just this morning, they said once the sun goes down, they stay at home.
Which is really limiting for a lot of people.
Certainly.
I mean,
I can't imagine having to look at the clock and know, okay, well, sunset is 5:55 today. I need to make sure I run all my errands and make sure I'm home before then.
And if they have family things to do, or they're grandparents and want to go see their grandkids' activities, and they're like,
let's face it, life doesn't stop when the sun goes down. There's still other things that have to be done. And so cataract surgery definitely can improve people's quality of life.
So how safe is cataract surgery?
Cataract surgery is an incredibly safe surgery. Cataract surgery is one of the safer procedures you can have, but all surgery does carry risk. So what I tell patients is that cataract surgery is very safe, but there's no surgery that is performed that is without risk.
Right. It's surgery. Bottom line, the word surgery is there for a reason.
The vast majority of patients do very, very well. I will tell patients less than a 1% chance of having worse vision after surgery. Now, I say less than a 1% chance, and it truly is, but that number is probably more in the order of 1 out of 500. So we're talking about 0.1, 0.2% chance of having worse vision after surgery. Now, with that being said, sometimes surgery doesn't go as well as you want it to, just like anything.
Right.
And that may happen on order of 3% of the time. And if you do fall into that small subset of patients, the vast majority of the time you still do very well. Like I said, less than a 1% chance, 0.1 to 0.2% chance of having worse vision after surgery.
Well, and I know that you guys are very thorough leading up to a cataract surgery. Like your exam is pretty extensive.
Yeah, certainly. So not all cataracts are created equal. So there are straightforward cataracts, there are more complex cataracts, and it's one of those things you never want to be surprised in the operating room. Everything that you experience in the operating room, you know, I was anticipating this because we did the preoperative plan.
Right.
So the conversation has already occurred. And so after surgery, we're sitting down talking to the patient. Well, XYZ happened. We planned for it. We did what we had to. We managed it appropriately, and ultimately the patient does well. even though it may be a little more of a complex
Right,
situation.
right. So what kind of lens replaces the cataract?
So it's an acrylic lens, sort of like a plastic material. The lens is made to stay in your eye and maintain its optical clarity for the rest of your life.
Wow.
So you get the cataract out, and we put an artificial lens in, and the material that it is made of, it's going to stay clear in the rest of the patient's life.
That's a win-win-win.
Yeah, so win-win-win
all around.
And they don't have to worry about having another lens put in their eye. This is the last lens that they will need.
Okay, so how do I know what lens I should pick if I don't want to wear glasses after cataract surgery?
If someone tells me I don't want to wear glasses for anything, the first thing I will tell them is we can't achieve that.
Right.
We can greatly,
you give them you just tell them what it's going to be right then.
We can greatly reduce your glasses needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it is one where we can get you down to where, our goal is maybe 99% of the time you don't need glasses, or 95% of the time you don't need glasses.
Come on, even if it's 50% of the time.
You still might need it for certain tasks. So if I have a patient who is highly visually discriminating, any imperfections in their vision, it drives them crazy. I will say, you know what, it might be better to do a lens where we focus more for distance. So you see great down the road. Anything 6 feet or beyond, you're seeing exceptionally well.
Okay.
And then you just need some reading glasses for up close. And that is very much the lens that I choose for patients who are highly visually discriminating. Now, there are other patients who say, the thought of reading glasses, that just is not appealing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of being able to see down the street, look at my computer, look at my phone, and not really thinking about, do I need reading glasses for this activity or another? And so we can definitely do a lens that provides that range of vision, and patients are very, very happy with that.
That sounds fun.
So a lot of it is really what the patient's goals are. So really, we listen to you. We want to find out what your goals are after cataract surgery, what your hobbies are, and really try to customize your cataract treatment and pick the right lens that's best for you. There's no right lens across the board for everyone, but there is a right lens for you.
See, you make it so easy. So I know one of the things about Hauser Ross, and one of the important things, is that people enjoy life after cataract. So I think that's one of the main goals of everybody. The website, you can schedule consultation at lifeaftercataracts.com. So Hauser Ross, you've got it all here. Very nice meeting you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.